Today we are talking all about the Dollar Tree fabric. They are putting out so many gorgeous patterns and neutrals. Let me share with you some incredible ways you can put these to good use. Okay, so right off we are crafting with some toilet paper, and this is something that you can actually not ruin the toilet paper. So this is a DIY that's perfect for dressing up the toilet paper that's hanging out maybe behind your toilet or on a shelf or something in your bathroom. This will dress it up really cute, or you can kind of put it in your hallway or anywhere else where you want to add in some colorful pumpkins. For the toilet paper, you want to go ahead and unroll it just a couple of feet and then roll it back up a little bit messy. So it's going to create a little bit of a shape to a pumpkin, and then I take a piece of Dollar Tree's fabric and then just kind of stuff it inside the paper towel roll. So I try to do this kind of neatly, kind of messy, it doesn't really matter, but just making sure that none of the edges are going to stay exposed, getting as much as I can down in there. And then I'm going to use some of Dollar Tree's stems to put down in the hole. But if you don't have this, you definitely can go out in the backyard and just get any type of branch or limb and cut it with your miter shears. And then after you get your little stem on there, I love to go in with some leaves, different color ones. I thought the green ones looked good. They were contrasting with the orange. And then on the darker colored pumpkins, I went ahead and just added some little berries or whatever you would like. Dollar Tree has out so many faux florals right now, but these look so cute and would be adorable in a guest bathroom. Another fun way to use all of the Dollar Tree fabric is to actually Mod Podge it to the back of these clear glass plates. So Dollar Tree sells these plates and they are an actual nice quality. They're really thick glass. They don't break very easily. I'm picking out some fall colors as well as some neutrals. I'm going to kind of mix them together. You could use these for so many things. I love to display candles on them. You could make them kind of like a little tray and arrange pumpkins on them, or just set them up on a shelf in your dining area to make it look like fall seasonal plates just for display only. But these turned out really cute, so I like to put a lot of Mod Podge down, put the fabric down, and then I'm not adding the second coat of Mod Podge until the first one is completely dry, but I do take that wet brush and just kind of push all of the edges down, so it's going to take the shape of the plate. But after that dries, I go ahead and cut the excess away and then add on a super thick layer of Mod Podge. This is such a fun craft that you can make with all the designs of the seasonal fabric. And if you're not finding the fabric that you want at Dollar Tree, definitely check Walmart. They have out a huge selection, and if you check the end caps where the crafting area is, then mine always puts out a box of very inexpensive already pre-cut pieces of fabric that are perfect for each season. But like I mentioned, just kind of mixing and matching these, so many ways you can use these, but it really brings in the fall colors. I do want to thank Blue Land for sponsoring today's video. I've been trying my best this year to create less waste, switch to cleaner products, and make some smarter lifestyle changes. So I was so excited to find Blue Land, get it for me and my family, as well as share it with you guys. Blue Land has created cleaning products and hand soaps that are non-toxic and safe to use around kids and pets. They use no single-use plastic in any component, making nice quality pieces that you are able to reuse, as well as bringing in some glass containers. So not only will you feel great about the packaging and the idea of a safer product, but these are actually great cleaners that really work. It is so amazing how you fill up your forever bottle with warm to hot water, drop in one tablet, and let it completely dissolve, and then you're ready to go. I love how these are affordable. They smell really great, and I'm gonna feel a lot better using these around my family. If you are interested in trying out Blue Land and getting safer, cleaner products for your family, you can click the link down in my description box and you can receive 15% off your first order. So definitely go check out that link. This kit has all the essentials you need to try them out, get started. You are going to love them. Cannot recommend them enough. Okay, so believe it or not, I don't think I've actually ever used one of these metal bottle cap signs from Dollar Tree on my channel. I actually had someone in the comments once mention how all the DIYers use them so much, but I don't think that I've ever used them. If I have, it's been like a very long time ago where I don't even remember. But I thought this was a great opportunity to display some more of my Dollar Tree fabric. I'm cutting down a little pattern or template to use for my fabric, so I'm not messing up the cut every time. But go ahead and cut a piece of paper to size, lay it on my fabric, cut around that, and then I'll be Mod Podging it down into the sign. Whenever I'm crafting, I like to make two of a lot of my projects just to share with you more of a colorful version and then more of a neutral color, because I know everyone is so different, and whenever it comes to fall, I love all of the orange, but I also love neutral, so I'm always mixing it in together, so it just kind of flows naturally in my home. Let me know what you would have put inside of these. I found these chalkboard charms at Dollar Tree, or I call them charms, so they're just wood pieces in the craft or square section, but they had holes in them, so I did want to cover those up, so just glued these down in place. I thought the stitching around the edging was adorable. That's definitely something I would have done if it wasn't there. I went ahead and took hot glue, filled in the little holes, and then using some chalk paint. You also can use Dollar Tree's chalkboard paint. It's a very nice paint, but just covering over the hot glue, and you're not even able to tell that there was a hole there. Hands down, one of my favorite ways to use the fabric or any type of fabric is Mod Podging it to signs to hang on the wall. So after the Mod Podge is dry, you're not able to tell that this is fabric at all. It just looks like a really nice backing. But the only thing on this sign is I wish I would have took the time to have painted over the leaf with white paint or put a piece of cardstock down, because the leaf did show through the fabric. And I've had this happen in the past. I wasn't too worried about it because I knew I was going to be attaching decor on top of it and it was going to be busy and you weren't going to be able to pay attention to the background. But just if you're making this, go ahead and take a couple of seconds to paint over the leaf so it doesn't show through, but lay this fabric down in place, and then just taking my wet paintbrush to push it down in place. After it dries, then I can dress this up. I love these metal pieces that Dollar Tree's putting out, but I wanted to add in just a pop of color. I also think green would look pretty, but I went ahead and painted this orange. I felt like it would look a lot nicer if I gave it more of a 3D look, tiny bit, and then hot glue this down in place. I wanted to add a little bit of greenery to the top corner, so I stuck that down in place and then put on some sunflowers. These are hands down one of my favorite pieces to pick up every year from Dollar Tree, are these tiny little sunflowers. They just really dress up anything. I didn't add a lot of color because of the bright orange, but I think this looks really cute, and I love how the orange pumpkin pops off of that color fabric. If you've watched my channel before, you may have seen me make some of these little fabric covered balls into like decorative little pieces that you can fill up a bowl. These look really, really pretty. But I thought it would be fun to use some of the fall fabric to make some. So I love this burnt orange color. It looks so pretty mixed with some of the brighter orange color. It kind of like doesn't make it too bright and corny looking if you mix them together. So I'm just cutting down some little strips, and then in a bowl I'm mixing Mod Podge with just a little bit of water down into the mixture, and then put it around the ball. This is going to dry kind of like paper mache, but it's going to dry really, really hard, but it just has a fun kind of like scrappy look, and I just really like how it turned out. Now these pieces will overlap, and you probably want to do like a couple of layers, not super thick, but you don't want any of the white balls showing through. And then moved on to the next color, but I also think these would be really fun mixed in with some neutral colors as well, like the black and white check or the gray and white stripe. But these are really fun, and I even thought it would be fun, you could like possibly turn these into pumpkins, maybe add a stem to them, but these are really cute bowl filler and add that perfect pop of orange color. And if you're looking for the easiest way to add in a ton of fall colors into your home, you can make like a Scrappy garland. This looks so cute displayed on like an entryway table. I am picking the brightest to start with, and I thought that I would kind of intertwine this one in the most, but then I ended up just kind of doing a pattern over and over. But just played around with the size of it at first. So I first cut these strips super long, and then I went back in and actually shortened them down a little bit. But I did make some little loops on both sides of this rope, so I would have a way to hang it up. After I cut a ton of strips, I'm just going to go in and tie them around some nautical rope. You can cut the rope down to whatever size garland that you want to make. I just left it super long, but mixed in orange, some of this black and white gingham. I found this adorable little gnome pattern, and even though you're not able to like read what it says, it still looks really cute, and it's bringing in a ton of different colors, as well as the little like ticking stripe, I think it's called, fabric. But like I mentioned, just wanting a hoop at the end, so hot glued that over and then tied some of the fabric pieces around that, and that's going to help secure the ends. But go ahead and do this throughout the whole rope. Whenever you are tying these on, you can go by a pattern. I just kind of did them in order that I had cut the fabric out, but don't worry about the pieces flipping backwards. It's just going to make it look a lot nicer, and like I mentioned, like that scrappy look. But this is something really fun that you can set on an entryway table, kind of wrap around other pumpkins, but is really cute to display. Let me know how you like my little background. I did try to spruce it up for this fall season instead of just leaving it plain. Once again, a huge thank you to Blueland for sponsoring today's video. I had so much fun crafting along with you all and using this fun fabric in a no-sew way, so it makes it super easy that anyone can do. Let me know in the comments down below which project was your favorite. What do you want to see next for this fall season? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting! Bye!